Hey, good morning. It's Saturday morning. I'm BATJAC J.W. You're tuned in to the Saturday morning radio show. I appreciate it. So, got the coffee ready and everybody's good to go, right? All right. Well, coming up is, very close, is my favorite time of the year. So, but let's get some shout outs going. I got to get to the. I wrote down this stuff in a hurry, so please forgive me. I forgot. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out. But we have Richard Landeros, the Gunfighter 45 ACP, Three Wolves 4570, David Garcia, Mr. Zonacat 1, MP Gunther, Jeffrey Richardson, Varen K, of course, the Arizona Ghost Riders, Bob Hartman, Darren Bag 6 Gun, Lead 8541, Bernard Flood, Lion Quest Fitness 454 Packard, Douglas Walther, E.B. Saint, the Crazy Scotsman, Edward Petty, Scott F. I have been doing a lot of this stuff on my phone, doing even recording this right now and uploading it from the phone. That's how I've been doing a lot of these videos. My work schedule is so insane, and it just leaves me really no time to do much. That's the honest truth. So I need to get things settled. I know some of you have personal messaged me. It's not that I'm trying to be rude and not answer them or anything like that. It's just that I really haven't had the opportunity to start up the laptop and run and find a Wi-Fi or tether it off of a phone to check it, because I can't do that on the cell phone here. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm just not because I know I'm not a tech guy. So I can't access the personal messages on my phone. At least I can't. I have to use the computer, the laptop. Of course, that entails trying to find Wi-Fi somewhere. But I've been trying to get everything down because I gotta get the router and modem and everything from the store, and then call the internet guy and start paying for that. But really, it's just the time to do it all. And one of the moments that I have off, they're closed. They don't do that. So that makes it difficult. But anyhow, this weekend is actually the gun show out here. So it runs for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I will most likely be there Sunday at the Tucson Expo Center gun show. So if any of you are in this area and you're attending to the gun show at the Tucson Expo Center, I will be there Sunday. I'm not sure the time I will be there or get there, but if you see me, say hello. Have no fear. Say, hey, JW. The other thing to kick off coming up close, I went to go see this movie called, it was a little while back, but I went to go see it. I didn't talk about it, actually. It's weird. It's called 47 Meters Down, okay? If you have a fear of sharks, do not watch this movie. I torture myself from time to time and go do that because sharks is probably one of the things that scares me the most. Of course, I used to live on an island where you're surrounded by sharks, literally. So that doesn't help with things, right? Anyway, speaking of which, Halloween's coming up on the corner, talking about scares and stuff like that. So we got pretty much just the ending of August already. September is going to kick off, and then we've got Halloween, October. And I've always, it's one of my favorite times because I really like horror flicks, mostly older stuff. That's just what I grew up with. And got a couple of my favorites, Halloween. Because I remember when I first saw this, it was Halloween 4. Part 4, we went to rent it. My dad, we rented this from the supermarket, I think, back when you used to go to the supermarket and they had a bunch of VHS tapes and you could rent them. They always had a nice horror section. I don't know if that was just like accidental or what, but they always had good horror flicks on VHS, and I remember renting this with him. And that was really one of the first times I remember actually being legitimately scared. I can't even talk this morning. We haven't had enough coffee. But that was, yeah, I remember actually being really scared when I saw that. So, the Myers mask, the Michael Myers mask, is probably one of my favorite masks out of all the usual guys. You got Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You have, of course, Freddy Krueger. I like his glove more than his mask or whatever, but it's pretty awesome. But Jason, all that stuff. But the Michael Myers mask to me just really stands out. And I was watching the like making of or something, and John Carpenter talks about it, and that was actually a William Shatner mask from Star Trek, and they cut the eyes out a little bit, and they spray painted it white and did the hair a little bit different, but that's basically it. And it's kind of weird to think about that in the early beginning stages, that William Shatner is the face of Michael Myers, or at least his mask is. I don't know how good the rendition of his face is for the mask, but that just kind of is weird to me. It's like, that's strange. I wouldn't know how to quite think about that. But I think the first couple, the mask looked the creepiest. It went through some changes. Now part 4, it was the cleanest looking mask. I think it just was like looked like it was straight up off the Halloween shelf. It was okay. It had that blank still. It did. I mean, it scared me. Part 4. Part 5, it changed. Part 5, it did some weird stuff. But my favorite really has been Part 6. I know, the one I don't have. But that one is just, anyway, I'm kind of gearing you up for the October, right? I'm doing this a little early. I should be changing this over to October. Don't worry, we'll do more stuff. But if you follow me on my vlog channel, that is the BATJAC J.W. radio show channel. Check that out. I know it gets all confusing because we have the Saturday morning show, which is called the radio show. Now we got a whole another YouTube channel about radio show. There I've been doing something. If you haven't gone over to subscribe, I've been doing what I'm calling, come on JW, chat box. And it's basically similar to this, only just in like a audio format. So been doing that over there, and also doing some sneak peeks of stuff that I'm up to when I have time to do some stuff. I've been trying to get together with Santi, and we're trying to do some Halloween stuff for you. I also did some testings with some random stuff, so that will be popping up there shortly. And of course, any kind of activity I do with the Arizona Ghost Riders over there with Santi and Dan and all those guys. Of course, I have a lot of extra footage from that, and I shoot, and then of course participating in anything that they got going on. But other than that, work has been absolutely just a barrage of just time-consuming monster. So trying to keep it all together. I wish I had more time to contribute to YouTube, because back when I first started, I had more time. I didn't have nearly as much of the pressure as paying the bills and everything at the end of the month as needing to work. I was also having a lot more time to do this YouTube bit, which was a lot more fun for me, and I would love to be able to continue doing that. So, but right now, it is what it is. It's another reason I think I want to try to see if I can work out an avenue or something that maybe I don't need to. I want to devote more time to YouTube. I really do. I really wish I could. It's just, well, maybe I'll find a different job with a different schedule, that will work out better. So, yeah. Anyhow, that's really what's been going on. Other than that, nothing much. Was going to talk to you guys. I mean, speaking of gun shows and everything, I got to do a video with this thing, show it off in its entire. Really, this Winchester Defender 12 gauge shotgun. This is a really cool gun. I bought this at a gun show. I bought it really because it's such the classic police shotgun from back in the day. I really liked it. Still love it. It's got the walnut or the wood stock and corncob pump there, grip. Very much like the Steve McQueen shotgun in The Getaway. Of course, that was a high standard K1200 Riot or something. This is the 1300 Defender. Really neat Winchester. Really cool. Like how that, I mean, you really don't realize, I mean, I don't know if on video you can tell, but it's a really short shotgun. But of course, nothing like what they got now with that shockwave thing. That is just, to me, that is shocking how they were able to get that on the market without being an NFA item. That's really pretty crazy. So I assume that that's not going to last very long. That's just my assumption there. But anyhow, I will see you guys later on another show. But if you like this kind of stuff, please tune in to the JW Radio Show channel. That is BATJAC J.W. Radio Show, where I do the audio stuff. So been doing stuff there. So anyway, have a good weekend. And if you're at the gun show on Sunday, if you're in the Tucson, Arizona area at the Tucson Expo Center, that's where I'll be. So check it out. If you see me, say hello. So thanks for watching.